something more deep side in your body, which I called, that's the level of our second chakra. Chakra is related to the light body we have. That doesn't have to do with the physical body, but on deep inside our belly, we have the level of our sexuality, second chakra. I love to call it the energy of creation. This is the most powerful energy we have with us. Through our sexuality, we create new life. We can create a new being into this reality. Just imagine this beautiful gift we have, creating new life. Now, in my vision is that we need this energy of creation. If we want to direct our life, that we need to feel this within our bellies, wherever we like to go. Whatever our attention and intention is meant to be, what we want to realize. Let me recall the saying of the swimmer. The whole being of that swimmer who wants to aim for Olympic gold, he feels in each cell of his or her body the quality of that particular swim they need to do. They program their full body, and the day when the swim takes place, they don't think, they just go for it. And when you talk to them, even they say, it was over before I realized. So all they do, they follow their physical programming they have been doing before time. So they forecast their physical body to realize whatever they want to realize. And you know nowadays it is parts of seconds which makes the difference if you get gold medal, yes or no. This is the quality we need to feel in our body if we want to aim for something. Now let me give you some examples where you can head for in your daily life. You can become the happy parent, the happy father, or the happy mother. You want to become a very good businessman. Now what you need to do is you need to feel it in your physical body. You need to feel that big businessman within you that will realize by itself. That is what quantum physics say. When you feel it, we can measure it outside your body. That is the energy of creation, what I call. So all we need to do, we need to bring it up, the energy of creation, through our hearts, and the mind is still. That means our body starts living in reality, which is linked to the first element, the attention, and the second element, which is the intention. I don't know, anatomically it is impossible, whatever is there, to bring it down. How could I feel on the level of creation what I'm thinking? For me, it is impossible. But if I feel the butterfly within my body, that means my creation is connected to it, and I start loving it through my heart. And my still mind will understand what reality to create. This is what, according to my knowledge, is what 5 elements are. So coming back to the 5 elements which we have been talking so far in theory, this is the practical side of it. We know where we want to go in our life, being the happy father, being the happy businessman. We feel the intention to create this, but how are we doing this in reality? This is what I call the energy of creation. This is the level of our heart. This is the love we feel within us. And this is a representation of the mind. And as I just explained before, for me there's only one motion possible, is that we move the energy of creation to the energy of love, the energy of appreciation, the energy of respect. The mind is quiet, and we know that the heart has a connection to our mind. Physically, this has been found recently. We always thought that the heart is anatomically not connected with the brain from this motion, but recently they discovered it. So in other words, if the mind is quiet, the mind will start listening to the level of appreciation, of love, of respect. And if we impulse the energy of creation to the energy of love, then we can never harm, first of all, yourself, but through your love you can never harm anyone else. Now this is a very powerful level of energy we have within our body. You can bring this awakened sexual energy to your heart. And it's a very, very, very simple exercise which you can practice at home, which is called the pelvic swing. All you need to do is you need to de-lock your knees, put your hands on your hips, and on this movement, forward and backwards, forward and backwards, which we call the movement of lovemaking. And you can connect your breathing with it. For the males, it is breathing out when you move forward. So you give as a man. And women mostly have reversed. They inhale on the movement forward. Why is this difference between male and female? First of all, just imagine the masculine body is created to give. When you make love, we give the sexual energy to our women. They rise it to their heart, and through the heart they give it to me. And me being the male, I will bring it down. So we get this circular movement from giving, receiving, up to her heart, to my heart, and I will bring it down again. So we have this beautiful circular movement between man and woman. But it's also possible to do this in your meditation. In your meditation, you bring up the energy to your heart on the inhale, and on the exhale you take it down again. So to show you one more time the movement for the masculine body, it is you de-lock your knee, put your hands on your hips, and you start making this pelvic swing, as we call it. Simply forward and backwards, forward and backwards. And then you connect your breathing to it. As a male, you exhale on the movement forward, so you give on the movement forward. So exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. For women, the reversed way. So you inhale, you receive on the movement forward. And you exhale on your movement backwards. So when you do on a daily basis this exercise, you can open the channels which we have in the body, and you will bring this creational energy to your heart, which makes you this very, very creative, powerful being.